Hi there, I'm AB de Villiers. Let's take a deep dive into the incredible Paarl Royals. Boland Park is a great cricket stadium to play at. In the heart of Paarl, beautiful winelands. What a great destination to go and watch a bit of cricket and also enjoy a glass of wine after the game perhaps. I love playing there over the years at Boland Park. There's a great crowd in there with the grass embankments that come to mind, always creating a great atmosphere. They get behind their team. They're very, very passionate about the game of cricket, but in particular about their Paarl Royals team. The wicket is not easy to play on. It sometimes stays a bit low, it takes a bit of turn, and straight away reminds me of the spinners that will play a big role in the matches there at Boland Park. The weather at Boland Park can be brutal as Paarl gets very, very hot and humid over January and February. The players will have to take that into consideration. Make sure they're hydrated and make sure that they have optimal energy throughout the 40 overs. Let's take a closer look at the players of the Paarl Royals. No Josh Buttler this year, but Joe Root comes in, the English superstar. He will look to really build great foundations for this batting lineup up the order to make sure they have consistent performances as a batting unit. Around him, I think of David Miller, who will really up the ante for the team. He always increases the strike rate for the Paarl Royals, and the Paarl Royals fans will hope David Miller will have another great season. And then in comes a big surprise. The first player from India to join us at the Betway SA20. I'm very happy to say that Mr. Dinesh Karthik, my good friend, will be running out for the Paarl Royals. The weather will suit him. He will be used to the humid and hot conditions over there in Paarl and might just suit him to the T. Let's hope for a great season for Dinesh Karthik. As you know, the spinners play a big role at Boland Park, and Bjorn Fortuin and Naba Peter will hope to really stick together as the spin twins for the Paarl Royals and take a lot of wickets. Bjorn Fortuin, really good bowling wicket to wicket. The ball sometimes stays low at Boland Park, and that's where Bjorn Fortuin will be a big strength of this bowling lineup. We know what Naba Peter is capable of, turning the ball both ways, great leg spinner and a hot prospect for the future. Leading the attack will be Lungi Ngidi, the speedster, the Protea hero that will be bowling for the Paarl Royals. He'll hope to give the Paarl Royals a good start during season 3. There is a change in the coaching staff, but a good one I feel. Trevor Penny, the former Zimbabwe player who did a lot of coaching in the UK in the last few years, takes over from Shane Bond. Trevor Penny comes in with a lot of experience, and players like Miller and Root have played under him and will be very familiar with his style of coaching. Overall, Paarl Royals have had a couple of good seasons, but haven't had that breakthrough season yet. I do feel their biggest strength lies in the conditions at Boland Park. If you make your home ground a fortress, generally you seem to qualify for the knockout stages. So Paarl Royals will hope to do that once again in season 3 to make the Boland Park pitch their fortress, get that home crowd behind them, play some good and smart cricket at home on that tricky wicket, and that will bode well for the Paarl Royals.